Hey everyone, this is your Remake in the East, and just immediately after I uploaded my reaction to the Final Fantasy VII trailer, the English one also dropped, so I was hoping I could find the one that had subtitles so I can understand what's going on. So I'm going to watch the trailer all over again, read the subtitles, and notice what's trying to go on. And in the meantime, I'll also do some analysis of the trailer I just watched as well. Gotta make sure I got the subtitles going on. So let's take a look. Let's do this once more and see what we can analyze.
Cloud, quickly!
Oh, never mind.
Give me a break.
Jesse, Barrett!
You got English voices.
Let's lay down some rubber.
Crank that throttle. Okay, you got it.
Who's that?
A soldier.
Can't say this is quite what I had in mind when I asked for your help way back when.
Feels like we're flying high these days.
Now, more than ever.
He's a keeper, all right.
Yeah.
I'll see myself in. Thanks. And who are you?
Now it's my turn.
I swear to God, I hope that's Quentin Flynn.
What do you want?
Wait a minute. Those eyes.
Corneo's got certain tastes.
Don't be shy, little kitten. Shimmy on over and give Daddy some sugar.
It'll be fine, right? After you.
You led us on a merry chase, Aerith.
Attention, Avalanche! Resist and we will use lethal force!
Got your little force right here!
Look!
President Shinra.
Now then, my dear sewer rats. Henceforth allies of wicked Wutai, our sworn enemy.
Buta! The hell we are!
You still don't understand your ruins.
Cloud!
Alright, there isn't much change other than the dialogue, so let's take a look at this little by little. Let me bring down the volume for this. So let's take a look at the trailer. We've already seen this part with Cloud coming up on the train heading to the first sector, basically the beginning of the game. So we got these ghost things we've been seeing for the past couple of trailers, but don't know where this is coming from. Although later in the trailer we see this area, this slum area, so I think this might be the Sector 4 slums, where you're traveling with Aerith right after the events of escaping from the church. Although it's hard to tell at this point since, again, some of the story elements have been changed, where they're adding some new elements or extending areas, so it's hard to tell where this is going to be happening exactly. And now we see these same ghost things attacking the Seventh Heaven bar. And Jesse just pulling on Hoosie on these ghosts. And now that we see with Cloud and Tifa, where you been? My only guess? Hard to tell where this is, because Cloud and Tifa don't get separated from the group until much later before the plate falls on Sector 7. I shouldn't say Tifa gets separated, but they don't reunite with Barrett until much later in the game. So I don't know where this is gonna happen either, unless okay, no, this is taking place during the day, so maybe they go back before the wall market section. So who knows where this could actually happen.
Let's lay down some rubber.
Alright, so we have a new escape sequence where we're escaping on motorcycles. And Wedge and Biggs, Biggs and Wedge, kind of funny that they're together. And Jesse's riding with Cloud, as we saw in the previous trailer.
Break that throttle. Okay, you got it. A soldier.
Looks like we got a brand new character, and I see that soldier sword. It kind of reminds me of the sword that Zack had back in Crisis Core. The, I want to say the not first class soldier. Actually, no, the class soldiers are basically use the same sword, and from his jacket, unless it's not just for the bike, he could be a first class. This is the darker color. And I swear, if this is Johnny, that very, very minor NPC character from the original game that was supposed to be Tifa and Cloud's childhood friend, I will be pleasantly surprised that this is how they changed him up. But for now, this is an unknown soldier character we have not seen before.
Can't say this is quite what I had in mind when I asked for your help way back when.
And now we got the scene with Tifa talking to Cloud about the promise. Although this could be somewhere else, like maybe this is like a room in the Seventh Heaven, because we never actually seen the full building of other than the bar itself and the secret headquarters. But this could be our first instance of the childhood scene we get between Cloud and Tifa. And now we get to see like another hallucination with Sephiroth. Did Cloud just hit the rim with his sword? But this could be like also when he's just about to rest in the same room right after the events of the first reactor explosion. So my guess is that all these hallucinations of Sephiroth start happening right after the reactor blows up. That's when we start getting our first hints of Sephiroth in part 1. And man, nice look at the eyes to show the Genova corruption.
Feels like we're flying high these days.
Now, more than ever.
Okay, I don't know where to parachute from, because again, this parachuting sequence never happened in the original, so don't know where this is gonna go. Jess and Biggs with Cloud and Wedge, so the order is different from when they were escaping on the bike, so I don't know if they're teaming up after the bike sequence, but this doesn't look like this is happening right afterwards, because they're parachuting right into the slums, but they got to the Sector 7 slums through the train station. So unless there's a change in the train station sequence, we have to parachute down to the Sector 7 slums, it's kind of hard to tell at this point. We'll have to see where this goes in the remake.
He's a keeper, all right.
Okay, he's a keeper, yeah, but so this does take place right after the first reactor explosion. So this might be still during that chase sequence, or right around the time when they just end the chase and getting into Sector 7 slums. We'll have to see and figure out later.
Yeah.
I'll see myself in. Thanks.
Ah, Reno. Oh, we got our first look at the red soldiers. They look like the regular Shinra troops, but they now got the red coloration, because we have red colored uniforms from the Shinra troops, but we've never seen like the unique look, unless they're just changing them to be red color to be a higher rank. But Reno, man, showing off those pecs. Just laying it all out. But I swear, I don't know if I'm going to be wrong here, but his English voice, I swear to God, I still hope it's Quentin Flynn. The guy is synonymous with Reno, or just being a red-haired Tetsuya Nomura character.
And who are you?
Now it's my turn.
But yeah, this whole sequence with fighting Reno in the church. Yeah, we got a boss fight already, right off the bat. And just as I thought, Reno's way more acrobatic than his original. But he is also his trademark baton. The voice delivery, I could be wrong if this is Reno's original voice actor Quentin Flynn or not, because all the voice actors so far have gotten changed actors for this game. So I don't know if they're going to keep some original actors or if they're going to be completely all new. So we'll have to wait and see on that part. Oh my god, and that shockwave attack. Yeah, 600, that took a quarter of his health. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty intensive boss fight since you're facing on one-on-one. And man, Rude, we don't see you until the Shinra building. So yeah, they're changing up the story again. And this is during the Sector 4 slums where we're traveling with Aerith. This could be right around after we escape the church, but before we get to her house. Or this could be when we're getting to the wall market. So we'll have no idea where this is going to be again. But let me back it up a bit to take a look at Rude. Yeah, Rude doesn't have that much of a change other than his facial hair is a lot less gravelly than like we saw in Advent Children, and he's a lot more lighter in tone because he's actually pretty dark tan in his original model and in Advent Children. So we'll have to see. And yeah, he's got more sharply dressed and darker clothing.
What do you want?
Wait a minute. Those eyes.
And we got a boss fight with Rude as well. So yeah, so now this confirms that we've got more boss fights in this game than we did get in the original. Because you don't face Rude until the Gongaga reactor way later on the overworld and with Reno's second boss fight. And you have to fight with both Aerith and Cloud. Oh my god. They're just tossing Cloud like he was nothing. So this will be a pretty good boss fight, I believe, to showcase probably Aerith's helping out on the boss fight and in battle. Again, this might be right after the church sequence, or this could be during when you're trying to get to Wall Market. And speaking of Wall Market, we've got the cross-dressing sequence. But again, we got changed. Aerith's now in the dress right before Cloud even gets dressed. And I think this is right outside Don Corneo's manor.
Corneo's got certain...
Yep, this is right outside his manor. He's got certain tastes. So we have Aerith saying that Don Corneo's got certain tastes. So she knows how Don Corneo works, even though didn't know about him originally. So she's being a lot more smart in this remake than just being like the childish woman that we knew in the original. Oh my god, Don Corneo. Oh my god. They make him even look more cartoony than his sprite. This guy's just... wow. Okay, and someone's telling me on Discord right now that this is probably Mark Hamill playing Don Corneo. And oh my god, if that is Mark Hamill, this would be even more hilarious. And yep, this is the eccentric clothes and all that. In this cutscene, I don't know if they're going to change the cutscenes as well, because whoever Don Corneo chooses, the cutscene changes as well. So don't know if we're going to have different cutscenes or if this is one of them where you get chosen with Cloud in the dress. And so far, you're still keeping Cloud, as he was in the cross-dressing scene, very hidden. We got to see Wall Market, but oh boy. Okay. Okay, so this isn't Walmart, and looking from the background, this could be the train graveyard. So they're like, "Whoop, you'll protect us, Cloud, right? From all the ghoulie and ghosties?" Because they said the train graveyard is supposed to be haunted, and again, in the original, there were ghost enemies. So this could be a pretty funny sequence where it's like, oh my god, I can't believe you two are actually afraid of ghosts. Considering that they're fighting ghosts earlier in the game, so who knows? Oh, the whole point with Aerith and Marlene, this is definitely the Seventh Heaven bar. This is during the assault on Sector 7 where Aerith goes to find Marlene to take her safe. And this is a scene we don't see in the original, because all we got implied is... Here, let me go forward a bit. Oh, whoops. And we got our first look at Song. But yeah, this is a scene we don't see in the original, because all that's implied is that Sung took Aerith right as she got to the Seventh Heaven bar to get Marlene over to her mom's place. So I don't know if this is going to change a bit, because here Song takes Aerith right at the bar, but you would expect Aerith to take Marlene to her mom's place and then Song take her, but who knows? Maybe this, because as it's hinted that Song is not a bad person to Aerith, but he's just doing his job, considering that he's known her since she was a kid. So this could also show some hints that he'll be the one to take Marlene over to Aerith's mom's place. So we'll have to see. And here we go. The assault on the Sector 7 plate. We're seeing other members of Avalanche, I believe. Yeah, we're seeing like one random guy that we don't see anywhere else. And this is right on the pillar towards the Sector 7 plate. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty grim part of the remake. Show lethal force right here, like surrender and we will show lethal force, even though it should be surrender or we'll show lethal force. Oh god, we got Big's last stand, because yep, he gets mortally shot on the railing, so this isn't gonna end well for him. Alright, so we had a bunch right there. I gotta go back. Alright. So yeah, we got the ghosts coming up against us in Sector 7 or Sector 4. It's somewhere in the slum area. Now we got Cloud going up on the roofs of Sector 4 with Aerith. So this is right after the sequence when we escape from the church with her. And we got the train sequence, but we got a scanner. So this could be right as they're going towards the second reactor mission, where you have to go through one of the checkpoints to make sure there's no random ID that, well, fake or anything. So this could be it. Oh, wait. Okay, there's Tifa in the background. So yeah, this does take place before we get to the second reactor. And man, Tifa, working on the jungle gym, showing how you use those monkey bars. Oh, throwing darts and the squatting minigame. We got this again. And we got a good look at the gym, too. And just I figured it's going to be like a rhythm-based game so to get the wig for the cross-dressing minigame. But the biggest surprise, we got Tifa. And woo, Tifa, showing us how you can do those pull-ups. Oh, man. So, yeah, this is another big change. Because we don't see Tifa until we get inside Don Corneo's manor. But we see her helping out Cloud to get inside the manor. Unless this is a sequence you can do after the manor. And yeah, I think you can do this after the manor. I don't know. But, man, Tifa showing the upper body strength. Okay, and so Barrett's searching the square prompt on the screen. You can see in the command menu over here that he's searching by shooting debris. So there is destructible environments that we could do if you want to look for more secret areas or treasure, I believe. But Barrett, you're using your machine gun to search those things. I like this. So the Toad status is back, and this happens against the Sahagins, I believe. Yep. This looks like another boss fight, but I don't think I've seen a boss like this before. Or this could be a regular enemy. It's been a while, because don't forget, some of the recolored enemies in the game might have been redesigned a bit to make them more unique and stand out. And our first look at President Shinra with his full face. We've seen him, like, at least his garb, but we haven't seen, like, his full face in anything. But yeah, we got our first look at him, and this is actually makes sense in the remake context, because in the original, Shinra himself shows up towards Avalanche, like, just to mock them and just, you're not even worth my time. And Bear's like, I'm just going to shoot you right now. And it's like, yeah, why would the president himself just show up just to risk himself getting shot at? When this actually makes more sense with him just broadcasting his presence towards the group and then sending out the airbuster right after they're about to blow up the second reactor. Yep. The elevator boss. But looking at how this thing looks, this could be as we're traveling up the elevator. Let me back it up just a bit. Yeah, this doesn't look like a huge elevator, but they could have changed the elevator to be like an industrial sized one. Who knows? Because, again, some of these bosses could be changed on how they interact. Because if fighting on an elevator, a small one, which suddenly becomes large, it's comical, but it would still keep it essentially the original. Up, and here's our first major look at the summons. And just as we saw, back it up a bit. Yeah, Ifrit is helping us out in battle. Excuse me. So, my understanding is that, okay, there's a gauge right here that Ifrit has a limited time, or any summon has a limited time to help us out in battle. So, much like the older Final Fantasy, or more current one I should say, like from 10 onwards, where the summons can help you out in battle, this seems to be the case now, where you can have the summons just help out in battle. And I think there might be certain prompts you might be given to help. You can dismiss them like super early, like in 13, to do a super move, or have them stay out as long as you need to do extra damage, which I think was the better choice to do. Just have them summon out and help out in battle. But yeah, that is awesome. Just seeing Ifrit using Hellfire. And I think they're using the same designs as the original. Up. And Reno attacking on top of the plate. So we got our boss fight with Reno happening. Cloud, Tifa, and Air facing up. Oh, I think that's the. I think that's one of the chariot enemies in this sector. And yep, we got our first look at Shiva. Yeah, I think this is one of the regular enemies, or this could have been changed to be a boss, or this could be a scripted sequence. But we got our first look at Shiva also helping out in the game as well. Once again, we got our assault on the Sector 7 pillar plate. And we got lots of debris falling down. And yeah, We got an extended sequence on going up the plate. And speaking of which, that devastation of the Sector 7 plate. And our first look at the sunrise. But, oh boy, when this plate falls in the remake, this is going to be devastating. Just to see this fall down. I can only imagine the cutscene that will follow this thing just falling down. And just seeing the reactions of all the people dying. Just that huge explosion. And realistically, the shockwave of the Sector 7 plate coming down is also going to like send shockwaves across the neighboring areas. This isn't just like the reactors blowing up. This is going to be like an entire eighth of Midgar falling down. But yeah, this is the end of the trailer. There was a lot to unpack with this trailer, in all honesty. But man, I hope to see more like this in the future. This was a good trailer from a lot more of just a small amount of time they were able to show us. But yeah, this was a good trailer. Good look at see what we got for the future. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe for more videos. And if you like this video, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. So with that said, this has been your Man in the East. And until next time, take care everyone.